Ready? Here we go. Let's rock and roll.
All right, what's up, bro?
What's up? What's up, my brothers?
What's
Shoot,
going
man.
on?
I feel like we were soothsayers last night. You know,
Yeah,
my
right.
my whole thing is again, like I said in the group, we just made it to the playoffs, and like I guess I'm more frustrated because as much evidence as the prosecutor had, like this shouldn't even be a televised thing. Like this should have been over in like 3 days. It was just that much, right? But just
Yeah,
because of the history. So I first and foremost, I want to thank every person that videoed. Like I know they were very upset because they wish they could have done more. But hey, Elon, thank you for joining us, man. But I appreciate y'all, and I'm saying it to everybody. Like, man, don't be scared to put things to hold people accountable because George Floyd could have been Eric Garner. George Floyd could have been Trayvon Martin. I don't
yeah,
even want to get started with that. And
right.
like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
George Zimmerman, Kim Porter, they was
yeah,
covering their butts. And had somebody in that apartment complex been videotaping and showed that joker sitting on top of him, then George would be in jail.
yeah,
Hopefully. So I'm
yeah,
not, I'm not a pessimist, but I'm just. My wife asked me. She said, "You sound somber." I said, "Because it took too much. Like I don't want no cheering because it ain't over.
no,
It ain't over."
Right.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I'm gonna let y'all talk. Don't
Oh,
get me
cool.
wrong. We
no,
all do wrong. We all do something wrong. We all hope that we don't get in trouble for things that we do, right? That's clear.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it's just the inconsistency, right? It's just the inconsistency. And so I really don't want to find out what the next one's gonna be like. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be calm. Don't get me wrong, it's gonna be calm because the white folks ain't gonna trip. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They don't
yeah,
look out for you like that unless your name DJ. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't they ain't gonna,
right,
they ain't gonna trip like that.
right,
Yeah, but other than
right.
that, I, this is like an open book test, and your mama is yeah. It definitely took too long. It's like an open book test, and your mama the teacher. I got you don't get no you don't get no honey for this, man. Come on, y'all.
No,
All
no,
right, go
right.
ahead, man.
Yeah.
Tim, you
Um,
can go.
I had this quizzy feeling in my stomach, man, when that judge
Thank you.
hit that mic and he started reading the sentencing or the not the sentencing but the verdict I'll be honest with you, man. I was scared because I was scared I was gonna hear not guilty. I,
Yeah.
Man, that's deep.
three times. So for them to find him guilty on all counts, yeah, yeah, that's something to feel good about. But like you say, brother Brent, this ain't over because we still got
No.
sentencing, which is 8 weeks
Yeah.
away.
I
So,
told y'all
y-
last night what that
Eight
was.
right,
weeks
That
away.
breakfast.
It's 8 weeks
yeah,
away.
Eight
yeah, yeah,
weeks.
eight
Eight
weeks away.
weeks.
So obviously we know that he's gonna file. They're gonna file
The
a
Blakely waiver.
mistrial, the Blakely waiver. They're gonna do all this. They're gonna do all this posturing, playing chess, and all this. And probably most likely the judge is gonna give him this sentence. It probably won't be another jury trial sentencing him. I'm thinking that they're gonna want the judge to sentence this guy.
Oh,
Yeah, I
100%.
think
So,
he's. Yeah, I think they
Yeah.
had
so
requested that.
yeah. So
Yes.
my thing is, being a black man in this country, for once, I feel like the justice system actually worked for us, but
Kind of, sort of.
it don't still feel like it's right though.
So many
You know what
others
I
that
mean?
need to
You know what I
that
mean?
need the
I know that
same
sound
justice.
right. It just feel
Yeah.
like I don't know. I'm happy, but then again, I don't know. Should I feel good? I don't
Well,
know.
one thing I feel bad about. I wish his mask was off so we could see his real expression,
Hmm.
knowing he going
But
to
he was sure
prison
staring
for
down
a
them jokers as they was calling their
very
name
long time.
out.
Yeah.
So what's the? Do y'all know what the sentencing term? What? How long he can get? Is it life? Or do
Yeah.
y'all know?
No, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
life.
I don't
On
think
not
it's
well on the
life.
last one. No, none of them is life. So they were just a felony count. Like it was between 10 and 20. years at least on one count.
I
So
think that's the
you know,
manslaughter count that is between 10 and 20. I think that's the lesser count. But the third
yeah,
degree, I think it's up to, I mean, it's definitely life, I think. But I'm gonna have
okay.
to look in this
I don't
because
know.
every state is different. Minnesota,
Different.
Mhm.
Texas,
Yeah.
yeah, every state is different when it comes to these murder charges and the range of punishment.
Will he
Yeah.
be? Will he be? Are they gonna be trying to protect him in prison? I guess is a good question. I wonder what's gonna happen one day. He's gonna be in protective custody, or is he gonna be
Oh
in
yeah.
gen pop
Oh yeah.
to where he
No,
can
no, no,
get
no,
got?
no. They're gonna have old boy in protective custody,
Oh
man.
boy.
He ain't gonna be in
Listen,
general
man.
population. No.
That's Elvis Presley right now. Listen, man. There are people that are gonna drink on his behalf tonight, right? Because uh, man. Hey, our brother Chauvin, man. He taking one for the team. You know what I'm saying? But he got rid of one of them. You know how they do.
Right, right.
You know how they do. 40 years, they said. So he said 40 years. So
Okay.
What are
you know,
you?
and don't get me wrong. I'm not frustrated at people that thought that he was gonna get not guilty. But the problem was is that the fact that we feel that way, that's already the underlying issue, right? See, I'm gonna show y'all
Yeah.
something. I'm gonna show y'all something. Watch this. I'm gonna put this together real quick. The problem is that remember when Sharon Osbourne was talking to what's her name? Um,
Lonnie Love.
Oh,
no, it's not Lonnie Love.
Cheryl
Cheryl
Underwood.
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 Yeah.
Cheryl
Cheryl
Underwood.
Underwood.
My bad. Cheryl Underwood.
Remember this. Listen, I want everybody to pay attention to what I'm about to tell y'all. She said, "Don't start that crying," because she was
Oh
tripping
yeah, she
about.
did.
She was
Yeah.
tripping about. Oh, girl, y'all gotta understand what this is, right? They gonna ask us, "What y'all mad for?" He got found guilty.
That's
Y'all
exactly
missing
what
it.
they gonna do.
That's
That's
exactly
a,
what
that's
Just like the
exactly what
Brown,
they
that's
gonna
just like the settlement that was it Brown and Taylor? That guy, whoever it
Yeah.
was, got that big settlement. It was like almost as though you can't complain no more because they got a big settlement.
So
And that's
so let
the
me counter
problem.
let me counter let me counter that, man. So they can ask, but it's how you answer that question. They can say why you mad they got guilty, right? But you could say, okay, well that's one. Well, like that's one in the losing season. We're dead man the Detroit Lions in this thing, man. We went 0-16. We got a one right before that last game. There was that one, and it was only a field goal. So my point is they can keep asking those questions, but it's how we answer it, right? So I don't
do.
care. They can continuously keep asking. Well, we got this, we got the money, we got. We didn't win anything. He just was found. My man, it was clear as day. It was a 14-day trial, 11-hour deliberation, clear as day. There was no victory in that. The fact that that thing took so long, that you have to that you have to bring these people back in, mother, I'm sorry, not mother, girlfriend, family members, everybody has to relive this situation. Nobody won this, and he got 3 counts of guilty. Did y'all listen to how complex those charges were? Like you have to
Somebody,
have basically in front of a child.
who was that?
Is that me?
No, it ain't me.
It ain't Wade. It ain't Kendrick. It ain't. Maybe I don't know if it's me. Me or Brendan left. I'll test us out.
Let me. Oh, God, muted weird again. Let me see.
So here's my point. So it's like, uh, there it is again. So here's my basically being, we ain't win nothing. Like sentencing is 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see really how it happens. Didn't Amber Geiger get what 10 years?
10. Yeah.
10
Yeah.
years for walking into another man's apartment and shooting him. That's no victory for me there. That's just moving the goalpost. So I'm not I'm excited. I can breathe today. Right? I can feel like we can breathe, but I'm kind of there's more the work just starts. The work's it's a harder process now. Because it was like if y'all watched
So,
it, so
so,
not even go on a soapbox real quick. But listen, right? If y'all watched it, my man looked surprised. Derek Chauvin looked surprised,
He sure
right?
is.
He was like, "Wait, I lost?
Yeah.
I lost me?"
Yeah.
Like, so that's
got
what
that
I'm
With
Mitt
all
saying.
this
Romney
Like,
on
privilege
him.
I got,
They used to winning like that. Bad cops are used to winning. If you listen to CNN, you hear everybody celebrating and talking about, oh well, now they can breathe and now good cops and all this other nonsense. Like, come on, son. Like, there's ways that we
So
as people gotta do better.
let me say this. So we're getting ready, the morning show. We're getting ready to dive in next month for the Tulsa massacre. It'll be 100 years next month, and the family gonna talk on it. And the problem is, y'all, is that I'm looking into that situation right now because it started with a man being accused of doing something. And because he was accused of doing something, the black people went to go try to protect him. And you know what happened? The white people got up in arms because all those black people were out there. And because they didn't like it that the black folks were there, and all of a sudden wanted to bring force to the table, then they wanted to go destroy the black people's houses. It's like, are we really serious right now that y'all fuss about people destroying people's property, but that's exactly what y'all was doing in 1921?
That's what this country, this country was built on that. You know what I'm saying. So I mean, it's still the same. We still have the same racist attitudes in their DNA, man. That ain't going nowhere. I did find out on the most serious charge for Chauvin that he could face up to 12 and a half years or 150 months in prison under sentencing guidelines for first-time offenders for the most serious. Only 12 and a half years.
Only 12 and a half years. And what? I think they said he could get out in not 2 years, but 2 years cut off for good behavior.
So now you see why we kind of feel like, okay, did we really win? Is that justice to George Floyd? Really?
Nah. It's gonna be interesting.
So there was never going to be a win. I'm not going to lie to you. Even if my man got the death penalty, there was never going to be a win. And the reason why it was never going to be a win is because we're never going to be. We feel like we are never on the same playing field as those that are killing us, right? On the opposite side of the spectrum, George Floyd. I mean, you can list all the names out, right? Every single one of them. Right, it doesn't even matter, to be honest with you. It's like Tamir Rice. That's the one where I felt like we took the biggest L. Right?
Yeah.
Man, Trayvon Martin, Florida's finest. That was another L.
Another Alton Sterling, the brother in Louisiana that was selling the CDs out in front of the store.
Tatiana Jefferson.
Well, hold on.
Yeah, Tatiana Jefferson, another one.
I'm just talking about the kids. I'm not even talking about the adults. You feel me? I'm feeling like, yo, they shot kids, bro. These kids they ain't never vote. He ain't never go to no senior prom. Tamir Rice ain't never gonna have children, walk down the aisle, buy a house, do none of that. And he was just being a kid. And they let that man walk, man. So we always gonna keep taking L's, bro. I don't mean to sound kind of halfway emotional about it, but it's frustrating.
Yeah.
That a man can't even walk down. A little boy can't. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say a man. 2 boys can't walk down the street. One boy can't play in the park, and another boy can't walk down the street.
I want to say this. I hope this ain't me with that noise. But I want to make that point. I feel like, but I want to say this. Like, I want to appreciate all the other nationalities, white, Hispanic, whatever other race it is, that you guys are supporting. We can't do this by ourselves. I guess that's me, bro. I'm a dumb.
Yeah, we're done. We're done anyway. I just wanted to hit it. We just want to end it. Just wanted to just talk about it for a second. So small step, I guess. We'll see what happens after this. I wonder how the streets are going to be. Hopefully, they won't be as crazy as they're expecting. And all I can say is guilty. And that's all I got.
Yeah. All right, brothers.
See y'all tonight on Be the People.
All right. We'll see you.
All right.
Later.
Peace.